Ladies and gentlemen, I am super excited about this match. Welcome to Wrestling Trivia Challenge. This is going to be a good one. I have a feeling. And let me introduce to you today's contestants. The winner of this match, by the way, faces off against the three-time Quizlemania champion, Tempest. So that's not going to be an easy one. But they got this match to worry about first. And first of all, let me introduce to you one of our competitors. He has over 800,000 followers on TikTok. He is one of the most entertaining people I've seen, one of the most entertaining people I follow. His entrances are completely on point. And I, as a wrestling aficionado and a wrestling entrance guy, appreciate all of that. Professor Nick Harrison from Louisiana, welcome to the show, sir. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Greg. I greatly appreciate it. And your entrance
pretty good too. I saw your you did the Britt Baker today, right?
Yeah, I did the Britt Baker one. I have an Undertaker one, and I have a Gangrel one. I try to make productions out of most of them, so that's why I don't have that many. But I try.
I enjoy it.
All right, now I'm not sure how much wrestling trivia expertise you have, and Nico and I were kind of discussing that beforehand. What is your level of wrestling trivia knowledge?
Well, I've been watching wrestling since I was in diapers, and it's a majority of what I watch on a regular basis outside of sports television and ridiculous sitcoms on Netflix. So I feel like I've gained a pool of knowledge for long enough to where I could possibly hang here. I don't know. I don't want to, overstate how good I could possibly be in the tournament, but I hope to make a good enough showing to warrant me actually being here. So we're gonna see how that goes.
Sounds good. There's nothing wrong with a little humility. It's perfectly fine. And your opponent today has been a former Wrestling with Trivia champion, but we'll see if he's able to run the table and have a shot to become the Wrestling Trivia Challenge champion. Nico Regoli, welcome back to the tournament. How do you think you're going to fare this time around?
Hard to say. I did not play my best when you had me go up against, was it Paul in the previous tournament? Things did not go my way. I second-guessed myself on multiple occasions, but I cared maybe way more than I should have, and I think I let that get into my head. For this match in particular, we're taping this on November 2nd, and if you've been following my social media, you know that life has been the Grim Reaper has been trying to kill me for the past several days with all kinds of health issues. So I'm just hoping that I fare well enough in this match that I will live to get to see it when it airs. That is my goal. Basically, live through this match and live to see it air.
Yeah, let's be honest. Life is more important than any wrestling trivia match. So I hope that's the case. Not just for your sake to see the match, but just for your livelihood. So with that said, let us get into the rules of this. And you mentioned earlier that you second-guessed yourself. 10 seconds is not a lot of time to second-guess yourself, but here's a little time to sink in the rules. So Sarah Priebus, our rules reader, please take it away.
Hi, I'm Sarah Priebus, and here are the rules for the Wrestling Trivia Challenge. Each game consists of 20 questions. Starting with the player who drew first, the players take turns alternating between the 20 questions. Each contestant has 10 seconds to answer each question, and the contestant gets a point per correctly answered question. If the contestant incorrectly answers their question, the opponent has an opportunity to provide a correct answer. If both contestants fail to answer correctly, no one gets the point for that question. Each contestant has the opportunity to skip one of their own questions for an alternate question without penalty. The opponent cannot answer a skipped question, but can answer the alternate question if the initial player answers that one incorrectly. The first contestant to reach 10 points, or whoever has the most points after all 20 questions have been asked, will be declared the winner. In the event of a tie, a special tiebreaker will take place until one contestant wins the game. Now let's ring the bell and get this match started!
And Sarah, as always, we thank you each and every week for your rules reading. Now, we did a bit of a drawing before the show, and Professor Harrison gets question number 1. So, Professor Harrison, let's get this thing going. Your first question. Who did Shane Douglas defeat at Wrestlepalooza 1998 to retain the ECW Championship? You have 10 seconds. Go.
Shane Douglas. I'm going to say Sandman.
That is incorrect. Nico, 10 seconds. Go.
Raven?
It was not Raven. It wasn't a normal ECW main eventer. It was Al Snow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of a tricky one to start off. But it's
Wait a
okay.
minute. Hold on. I got a bit. What does everybody want? What does everybody need? Head.
I
Thank
think
God
I'm in
you're
this.
into the bit. Hold
I'm
on.
in for this one. What does everybody want?
Why
have
do you
these-
both have them?
What does everybody want?
Oh
I-
my god.
I am taping
This may be
this-
my next entrance.
So I am taping
there you
this
go.
from my sister's office. This will be my office soon once we do some rearranging of who lives where in the house. But this is right now her office, and she does a lot of cosplay. So this is for her wigs, and it just so happens to be right next to me. There's another one in the back, as you can see.
That's what mine is for. It's for wigs.
I mean, I feel like we got an exclusive on the show, so if this gets released after the fact, I'll be waiting on an Al Snow entrance now. All right. Nico, your first question. When Fake Kane made his first appearance in 2006, he interrupted a match between the real Kane and who? 10 seconds. Go.
I'm gonna say Big Show.
It was not the Big Show. Professor, 10 seconds. Go.
X-Pac.
It was not. It was Shelton Benjamin.
Let me just explain my thought process here, because I know at some point in 2005, Big Show and Kane were the tag team champions, but that whole May 19th thing kind of broke them apart. I was wondering if maybe they were still feuding or not by the time we got to this moment.
Sound like
It was so weird that the tag team championship match at WrestleMania, by the next month, both teams were feuding. It was the weirdest thing.
Welcome to the Fed, where tag teams don't matter or last long.
Welcome to WWE, where everything is made up and the tag teams don't matter.
I was about to say, it sounds like Who's Line.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds exactly like
All right. Professor Harrison, your next question. Whose theme song contains the following lyrics? From far and wide and light years away. 10 seconds. Go.
From far and wide and light years away.
Yes.
Oh. I'm gonna say Stardust.
It's not Stardust. Nico, 10 seconds. Go.
This is just a guess. John Morrison?
It's not John Morrison. It's actually the first lyrics of her theme song. From far and wide and light years away. It's Oscar.
Oh God, no! Oh, God!
Oh no.
Oh.
I think I just caused
Oh.
pain by speaking. Oh my goodness.
Shoot! Oh, why did I not pick up on that?
That's okay. All right, Nico, you get our special fan submitted question, and this one is from our good buddy here at the Greg Cherry brand, Adam Pearson. Adam, thank you very much for your question. It's a little bit of a lengthy one, but let's see if you can figure this out. He says, on September 5th, 1995, Pete Sampras defeated Andre Agassi in the U.S. Open. What notable event in wrestling history happened the day before on September 4th? 10 seconds. Go.
The curtain call?
That is incorrect. Professor Harrison, 10 seconds. Go.
September 4th, 1995. I was 15. The debut of the NWO.
You were close. It did have to do with a debut in WCW. Is the debut of Nitro.
Okay.
You were 15 when this happened?
You had the right
like
idea.
I was like 4 or 5 months old.
I'm sandwiched in between the both of you, so it's okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Sorry.
Appreciate it.
It's okay. Professor Harrison, here's your question. Everybody's favorite here on WTC. And both of you still have your skips that you can use.
Yes.
According to Spotify, which WWE Hall of Famer once had a theme called Hell on Earth? 10 seconds. Go.
Oh. Kane?
It's not Kane. Nico, 10 seconds. Go.
Nah.
Yeah, you're out of time. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I was gonna say that. Oh, dang it! That was the first thing that came to mind. I was like, nah, he couldn't win.
Is this before or after the Disturbed track he had?
Yeah, I think it was one of his Alliance themes.
It was the yeah. I remember. Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay. It's still early.
Yeah. We still got
Nico, your favorite subject. The last WCW pay-per-view held in the state of Pennsylvania was which 1994 event?
Can I use my
10
skip,
seconds.
please?
You can use your skip.
Good.
Professor Harrison, did you have a guess?
for that one. I made Halloween Havoc.
No, it would have been Slamboree, so but it's okay. Nobody misses
I know
for
I
that
can't
one
answer
because
skip anyway.
it's perfectly fine. All right, Nico, you use your skip, and all of the skips for this season, as they were for the last tournament, come from Combat Wrestling Trivia's JB3.
Okay, what has JB3 done here?
Well, he's thrown this, I guess. After Shane Douglas threw down the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship on the ground, officially vacating it, who was the next wrestler to win that championship?
You
10 seconds.
bitch.
Go.
Oh dear God. I'm gonna say Harley Race.
It's not Harley Race. Professor, 10 seconds. Go.
Ron Simmons.
It was not Ron Simmons either. It was Chris Candido.
What?
I swear to God,
Yep.
I have heard Chris Candido's name mentioned in so many things, and yet I don't think I've ever seen a picture of him or a single match of his.
Are you kidding me? Skip of the
Never
Body
seen-
Donnas from WWF?
Yes. You've never seen a Candido match, really?
You've
I know
never
you
seen a Chris Candido match?
If I have, I did not recognize it. I do not know what the man looks like.
Yeah, I was at SummerSlam 95 for the classic Skip versus Barry Horowitz match.
Oh, Candido.
Like, I have a literal blind
Listen.
spot for Chris Candido because I don't know what he looks like. So I don't know if I've seen any of his matches.
The best part about that skip question is it was literally a skip question. See what I did there? All right. Professor, you still have your skip. Nico is out of his, but here's your next question. Who said this line on commentary in regards to No Way Jose? Who is this Jose, and why is he always being denied? 10 seconds. Go.
I'm going to say it was Corey Graves.
That's correct. It's Corey Graves. Nicely done.
Whoa. That's my guy. I love me some Corey Graves. Hey man, if you ever go back and watch old NXT, they had a match after a WrestleMania. I think it was the WrestleMania in Dallas years ago, but between Asuka and Eva Marie, it may have been Graves' finest work. Pure comedy.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. Pure comedy.
All right, Nico. Your next question. Who was the last former WWE champion to be the first person eliminated in a Royal Rumble match? 10 seconds. Go.
You and your frickin' Royal Rumble questions. Oh, damn it. Ah!
Yeah, you're out of time. Professor, 10 seconds. Go.
Oh, I think I just...
Rob Van Dam.
It's not Rob Van Dam.
Is it gender? Is it gender? Is it gender?
It's not gender. It just happened
Okay.
this year, though. It's Jeff Hardy.
Oh. Okay.
No points there. Professor, your next question. Which AEW star was once known as Pete Lightning? 10 seconds. Go.
Peter Avalon.
Not Peter Avalon. Nico, 10 seconds. Go.
What the hell? Colt Cabana?
It's not Colt Cabana either. It's everybody's favorite human being, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Well, I can see why he probably dropped the gimmick, because I doubt it would have gotten anywhere compared to where he is now.
I did not see that coming.
All right, next question. Nico. Who won the only four-way match at Fyter Fest 2019? 10 seconds. Go.
Shoot. Fuck it. Hangman Page.
At the buzzer, you got it. It's Hangman Adam
Oh.
Page.
Get out of here. Oh, good job.
Just
I
under
was like-
the gun. You
I was
said it while
trying
the
to
buzzer
think-
was going off. Like,
I was
Wow.
trying not to mix it up with Fight for the Fallen, where I know Hangman had a match with Kip Sapien. So I was just like, get the event right. And worst comes to worst, like, who would win in a four-way where we can't remember anyone else who was in it? It's got to be Hangman. They were still building him up then.
Again, sound logic. I can't argue with your logic tonight.
no, not at all. Another AEW question. So here we go. Professor. Who did Cody Rhodes defeat at AEW St. Patrick's Day Slam? 10 seconds. Go.
Skip.
Damn it!
Did you know it, Nico?
It's Penta El Cerro Miedo.
That's correct. But since he skipped it, you don't get the point for it. Good use of the skip, Professor. All right. Here's your skip question, also from JB3. Which wrestler defeated Bobby Heenan in 31 seconds at WrestleMania 5? 10 seconds. Go.
George the Animal Steel.
It's not George Steele. Nico, 10 seconds. Go.
Is this one of Andre's final matches?
It was not Andre the Giant either. It was one of his former clients, the Red Rooster.
Oh, Terry Taylor.
Very terrible.
God bless that man. Like everyone shits on that gimmick, but he is one of the few people who actually likes it.
Hey, and that's all that matters. If you love what you do, who's to question you? All right. Nico, your next question. Who did Trish Stratus pin to win her first and only WWE Hardcore Championship? 10 seconds. Go.
I think I'm mixing up certain things, but Was it one of Godfather's hoes?
It was not one of Godfather's hoes. Professor, 10 seconds. Go.
Crash Holly?
It is Crash Holly. That is correct.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes! Let's go.
I just had a brain fart there.
Yeah, the Godfather's hoe thing was I think that was before Trish even had her first match. Honestly.
Might have been.
All right. Next question, Professor. Who was the first ever Ring of Honor World Television Champion? 10 seconds. Go.
First ever ROH television champion? Jay Lethal?
It's not Jay Lethal. Nico, 10 seconds. Go.
Oh, no. Alex Shelley?
You said Alex Shelley at the buzzer, but that wasn't correct anyway. It was Eddie Edwards.
Oh, that makes sense.
Eddie Edwards.
Mm-hmm. All right, next question. Nico. What city was SummerSlam 2020 originally scheduled to take place in? 10 seconds.
No.
Go.
Toronto, Ontario, Canada?
That's incorrect. Professor, 10 seconds. Go.
Los Angeles?
It's not LA either. It was Boston. Boston, Massachusetts.
Shipping out to Boston.
Yeah, the Toronto SummerSlam took place the year before, I believe, in 2020. That was the
Okay.
Trish match.
That's what I got wrong.
Right. Professor, your next question. After Gail Kim won the inaugural title, who was the first TNA knockout to win the Knockouts Championship on a pay-per-view event? 10 seconds. Go.
Awesome Kong.
It's not Awesome Kong. Nico, 10 seconds. Go.
Taylor Wilde?
It's not Taylor Wilde. You got the order correct. It's Awesome Kong and Taylor Wilde won the title, but they didn't win it on pay-per-view. They won theirs on Impact. Pay-per-view one was Angelina Love.
I was gonna say Angelina Love.
When in doubt, go with the beautiful people.
Oh, let the pigeons loose.
That's Velvet.
Hey, it's still beautiful people. All right. Next question. Nico. Who is the only person to win the WWE Intercontinental Championship 3 times in the same calendar year? 10 seconds. Go.
I'm going to say... Damn it. Shit.
You're out of time. 10 seconds goes by fast. Professor Harrison, 10 seconds for you. Go.
The Miz?
It's not The Miz. It was somebody who beat The Miz. It was Dolph Ziggler.
I almost said him and then choked. I was like, I just need a few more seconds to think.
Yeah, that's the thing. Don't take too much time because they'll run out on you. Okay, next question. Professor, which WrestleMania claimed an attendance of exactly 20,000 people? 10 seconds. Go.
20,000? WrestleMania 35?
That is incorrect. Nico, 10 seconds. Go.
WrestleMania 11.
That is also incorrect. You guys might have overthought it a little bit. 20,000 people for WrestleMania 20.
I'm
That's
going to walk
cute.
away now.
That's cute. That's cute.
I feel like that. Nico, come back. You still got a couple questions. I feel like that was an inflated number intentionally just to say, hey, look, our 20th anniversary, which they probably called the 20th anniversary because they don't know what that word means, that there's 20,000 people at WrestleMania 20. Cool. All right. Nico, your next question. What was the main event of NXT TakeOver Phoenix?
Oh no, I
10
keep
seconds.
mixing up these
Go.
takeovers. Oh God. Gargano Ciampa.
Not Gargano Ciampa. Professor, 10 seconds. Go.
Phoenix? Rude Nakamura?
It's not Rude Nakamura either. Ciampa was correct, Nico, but it was Aleister Black.
Oh.
TakeOver right
Okay.
before the 2019 Rumble.
I need a point. We got 2 questions left, and I need a point.
It's
Time's up.
possible. It's possible. Professor, your next question. How many matches took place on the main card of the 98 Survivor Series that were not a part of the Deadly Games tournament? 10 seconds. Go.
One.
That is incorrect. Nico, 10 seconds. Go.
I'm gonna go 3.
You danced around it. It was 2. There's a tag team title match and a traditional Survivor Series match. The rest of it is the tournament. All right, Nico.
That
This
Dolph
one
Ziggler question's gonna haunt me.
It probably will. This is your last question. We'll see how you do. This is kind of a tough one. What was the main event of No Mercy 2006? 10 seconds. Go.
John Cena, Chris Jericho, Christian triple threat.
That's incorrect. Professor, 10 seconds. Go.
You said No Mercy 2006?
Yep.
I'll say Guerrero Angle.
Not Guerrero Angle. It was a fatal 4-way with King Booker, Batista, Finlay, and Lashley.
That.
I was hoping main events would be a little bit easier, but it's okay. So that's 20 questions, everybody. And with the final score of 2-1, Professor Harrison, you're moving on, sir. Congratulations.
Nico, fierce competitor, man. Kudos to you.
Yes. Probably one of the tougher matches I think I've put questions to in this tournament. But,
You think? You think?
I thought giving Cass and K-Zone the questions I did was tough, but hey, it is what it is. 2-1 was the final score. Nico, you were in it the whole way. It was just some of the answers didn't come to you in time. It happens. 10 seconds is not a lot of time. So anything to say to Professor Harrison as he moves on to face a formidable opponent in Tempest?
What can I say that's funny but also not mean?
That's how you want to start a sentence.
Give it your best. Tempest is an encyclopedia. So do as many funny things as possible to distract him because he's going to take this seriously. Just bombard him with as much TikTok videos as humanly possible, and we'll see if he can handle the pressure. I don't know if that's an actual strategy or if it's just really good buildup for the match. But congrats to you, good sir. Dolph Ziggler, you suck.
And Professor Harrison is now going to purchase about 15 fatheads for the next episode, but it's okay. So, Professor, you're moving on in this tournament. You get to face Tempest. How do you think you're going to fare?
Poorly. But I look forward to it.
Honesty is the best policy, so I guess. But stranger things have happened. This tournament has already been very surprising for me, at least.
Any given Tuesday night, right?
Any given night of the week, yes, exactly. Just ask the Cincinnati Bengals. Ooh, It's funny because it's the AFC North.
SRS felt that. He doesn't know why he felt that, but he felt that.
That hurts.
Denise gave him enough about that. So, yeah. Professor doesn't have to worry. He's a Bills fan. He's way above the Jets.
We're good.
Yes,
We're good.
way above.
I was kind of rooting for the Bengals in that one. It hurt my feelings. So yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, because the Jets suck. So doesn't matter.
Oh, they do suck. Yeah. We're Steelers fans, so a loss for the Bengals was very helpful. All right. Now that we're off into the weeds on football talk, thank you very much for joining us on Wrestling Trivia Challenge. We will see you guys next week for another episode. For Professor Harrison and for Nico Regoli, have a good night, everybody.